everyone, I'll be showing you how to make a clay face. Firstly, I start off with this huge lump of air drying clay. I'm going to separate this big lump into two pieces, one bigger piece and one smaller piece. The smaller piece will then get separated again. I'm going to roll this, adding some water to create a ball. That ball will then be made into a pinch pot. Have a look. With my thumbs, I'm going to poke into it, not fully, just enough to make a bowl. My fingernails are really long, so I'll be using my knuckles. I'm using this pinch pot to hold my slip. Slip is a mixture of water and clay. You'll find out what we do with this later. Right, do I have everything? Yep, check. Now I'm going to grab my newspaper. 1 or 2 pieces like this is perfect. As you can see, I'm rolling it almost inwards to create a nice oval shape. Now it's time to grab your clay. I'm going to use a little bit of water to soften the clay out, and I'm going to flatten it, making sure it's around 1 to 2 centimeters thick. For this part here, you can actually use a rolling pin. A rolling pin will probably make it smoother and make the process a little bit faster. But be careful, if you put your clay on the newspaper, it might stick on the newspaper, or the newspaper might stick on your clay. You can see here that I'm using water to smooth my cracks out. Right now I'm just molding and I'm just shaping it into the face shape that I like. This is dependent on what you have designed in your previous lesson. In this part here, it might take some time to mold it into the shape that you want. That's the beautiful thing about clay, that you can keep molding and molding. Of course, if it starts to get hard, just add a little bit of water, it should soften up. Using my tool, I'm just going to make sure that the bottom is nice and flat. Right, once you're happy with that, it's time to work on the features. So, using the excess clay that I removed before, I'm going to make a nose. So, I'm just going to get enough clay to make a nose, and I'm going to start rolling it into the shape that I like. It will start to look like weird shapes before it turns into anything nice. So make sure you persevere, it will eventually turn into your desired shape. It's time to show you the slip and score method. Remember the slip that we made earlier in the little pinch pot? Well, I'm going to score it like this to increase the surface area. Place it where roughly I know where I'd want it to be. Score that area too, and add some slip. Again, slip is a mixture of water and clay. This acts as like a glue, an adhesive to make sure your pieces stick together. Okay, just double checking if it's securely fastened. I then use my finger to blend the pieces out as if it's one piece. For the really tiny crevices, you can use a paintbrush. Want to get more confident, you can add other features. Lips, eyes, a mouth, maybe ears, maybe hair. So it's all up to you. So there you have it. That is how to make a clay face. I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!